Are you a New Yorker, or maybe planning to be one soon, and looking to save money on your daily commute? Well, discover the ease of obtaining a reduced fare transit discount and drastically cut your daily transport costs. Welcome to today's explainer. Navigating the transit system is a daily reality for millions of us, but it absolutely shouldn't have to break the bank. So today we're going to walk through the exact steps to unlock half-priced fares and make this incredible city more accessible for everyone.
Securing a reduced fare transit discount is just incredibly significant, especially if you're a senior citizen, someone living with a disability, or an individual managing a low income. I mean, getting around the city is essential, right? It's how we get to work, to school, to medical appointments. So we're going to make sure you know exactly how to secure these vital savings.
Here is our step-by-step roadmap for today. We'll cover understanding eligibility, preparing your application, submitting your application, what happens next, and finally, using your benefit.
Okay, Section 1. Understanding eligibility. 2 programs, 1 goal.
The very first thing you've got to understand is that New York City actually runs 2 completely different discount transit programs. They both share the exact same goal, giving you a 50% discount on your fare, but the application systems are completely different. The divide is pretty simple, actually. The MTA Reduced Fare Program is based on age or disability with absolutely no income limit. Meanwhile, FareFares NYC is an income-based program run by the city specifically for working-age adults ages 18 to 64.
To make this super concrete, let's look at a couple of hypothetical New Yorkers. Say you're a 65-year-old retiree. Regardless of what's in your pension or your savings account, you go straight to the MTA Reduced Fare Program. But if you're a 30-year-old earning $30,000 a year, FareFares is your target. It's a completely different door you need to walk through to get that discount.
Now, what's really exciting here is the recently expanded 200% federal poverty level limit for the FareFares program. This is a massive update rolling out by June 2026. It basically means a single person earning up to $31,920 annually now qualifies. Got a family of 4? You can earn up to $66,000 and still qualify. This expansion literally opened the door for an estimated 1.3 million working-age New Yorkers. So if you applied and were denied before, you very well might be eligible now.
Jumping back over to the MTA program's disability criteria for a second, a qualifying disability requires formal certification. We aren't just talking about a quick doctor's note here, it has to fit specific statutory categories. This includes things like receiving Medicare for reasons other than age, blindness, deafness, or having a serious mental illness combined with receiving Supplemental Security Income, or SSI. And just a quick heads up on that SSI category, you'll need a recent notice of entitlement, dated within 2 months of your application. Moving right along to Section 2, preparing your application. Gather your paperwork.
Preparation is absolutely everything here. If you organize your paperwork correctly right now, the rest of the process is a total breeze. Both programs strictly require proof of identity and age. The great news is they accept a really wide variety of IDs. You can use a driver's license from any state, a valid passport from any country, or even your ID NYC card. But beyond that base level, you'll need specific documents depending on your path. FareFares applicants, you need to gather proof of income, like tax returns or pay stubs. MTA disability applicants, you need that SSI award letter or specific medical documentation.
Now, for those of you applying for the MTA program based on a general medical disability, listen up, because this is crucial. There's a dedicated section on the application that a licensed healthcare provider must fill out and certify. A major pitfall we see all the time is people failing to get their healthcare provider's signature or simply forgetting to sign the HIPAA medical disclosure authorization themselves. If you miss those signatures, it will immediately stall your MTA application. Do not skip them. All right, Section 3, submitting your application, choosing your path.
Once your paperwork is gathered up, the actual submission process completely diverges based on which program you qualify for. For the MTA Reduced Fare Program, you're generally looking at physical submissions. You can mail a complete physical dossier, which needs to include a 2-inch by 1.5-inch passport-style color photo, directly to their Brooklyn office. Or, and I highly recommend this for speed, you can visit one of their 24/7 customer service centers in select subway stations or catch a mobile sales van in your neighborhood. Honestly, if you're 65 or older and apply in person, you can often walk away with your discount card that exact same day. On the flip side, FareFares is entirely digital, making it incredibly convenient. You just have to follow 3 exact steps. First, check your eligibility and submit the initial application on the Access HRA web portal. Second, submit the digital application form itself. And third, and this is by far the most critical step, you absolutely must upload your required documents using the NYC Access HRA mobile app on your smartphone or tablet.
Okay, Section 4. What happens next? Setting expectations.
Submitting is really just the beginning of the journey, so let's set some realistic expectations on timelines so you aren't left feeling frustrated. Pay incredibly close attention to these numbers. For Fairfares, you have exactly 10 calendar days to upload your documents after submitting the online application. Once everything is in, Fairfares takes up to 30 days to process. On the other hand, if you're mailing in a paper application for the MTA program, you should really brace for up to a 3-month delay. The MTA is currently transitioning everyone to the new Omni system, so mailing physical cards is just taking significantly longer right now. I literally cannot stress this enough. Your Fairfares application is not complete until those documents are digitally uploaded. We see so many people fill out the online form, close their laptop, and just assume they're done. No way! You must download that NYC Access HRA app and take photos of your documents within those 10 days. If you don't, your application will just time out, and you'll have to start the whole shebang all over again.
Finally, Section 5, using your benefit and transitioning to Omni.
Now for the best part, how to actually use your hard-earned benefits out there in the system. The days of swiping a yellow MetroCard are fading fast, and both programs are aggressively moving to the contactless Omni system. And this number right here? $17.50. This number is absolutely magical. Under the Omni weekly fare cap, once you spend $17.50 in a 7-day period, which is exactly 12 reduced fare rides, the rest of your rides that week are completely 100% free. You don't have to pre-purchase a weekly pass anymore. The system just tracks your taps and automatically stops charging you once you hit that cap. It's brilliant.
Now, how you receive your discount depends on how you ride. Tapping for a subway or local bus, it's a simple, seamless $1.50 deduction at the turnstile using your Omni card or smart device. But if you use Access-a-Ride paratransit services, it's even easier. You don't tap a card at all. The discount is applied automatically to your linked Access-a-Ride account, and the driver will just charge you the half fare outright. Here is a massive pro tip to avoid overpaying. You can only use one designated payment method for your reduced fare benefit. You have to choose either your physical reduced fare Omni card, a specific personal credit or debit card, or your smartphone's digital wallet. Make sure you always tap with the exact same card or device every single time. If you tap your physical card on Monday and then use your Apple Watch on Tuesday, the system won't link them together, and you'll miss out on counting those rides towards your $17.50 weekly cap. Before we wrap this all up, a quick but important disclaimer. This information is up to date as of August 10, 2026, and is subject to change. Always check the official MTA website or contact their customer service for the absolute most current information. Be sure to subscribe for more practical insights just like this, and please share this explainer with anyone who might benefit, a neighbor, a family member, or a coworker. Ask yourself, how much more of the city could you explore if your travel costs were suddenly cut in half? Thanks so much for learning with me today, and safe travels out there.